Breaking news! The Kansas City Chiefs have once again made a move that could redefine their 2025 season, and fans, you're going to want to know every detail about it. So stick around until the end, and I'll tell you every detail. But first, make sure to hit the like button and tell me below what you think of the Chiefs' moves so far in the draft. Satisfied? I want to hear from you. It's day 3 of the NFL Draft. Picks in the 4th and 5th rounds, and Brett Veach may have delivered exactly what Patrick Mahomes was asking for earlier this week. The return of a deep, potent vertical attack. It's happening. And it starts with a name you'll be hearing about very soon, Jalen Royals. At pick 133, the Chiefs selected wide receiver Jalen Royals from Utah State. And let me tell you, that's the kind of move that gets people talking. The Royals bring an electrifying profile. Imagine a player with the physicality of Deebo Samuel, but with flashes of Golden Tate and Anthony Miller in his game. This isn't just another body in the wide receiver room. This is someone who was a second to third rounder who somehow fell to the 4th. That's the kind of value that championship teams capitalize on. Now let's get to why this matters so much. The Royals had more than 1,000 yards and 15 touchdowns in 2023 before an injury cut his 2024 season to just 7 games. And yet he still threw for 834 yards and 6 touchdowns, averaging 15.2 yards per reception. That's not just production, it's explosiveness. He led all of college football with 10 receptions of 50-plus yards over the past 2 seasons. Yep, you heard that right. Number 1 in the entire country. But it's not just about numbers. It's about fit. Patrick Mahomes made it clear. He wants to stretch the field vertically again. Royals is the kind of player who can make that happen immediately. With a 4.42-second 40-yard dash, quick feet, dangerous yards after catch ability, and a knack for contested catches, Royals adds a new dimension to the offense. A piece the Chiefs absolutely needed with all the uncertainty surrounding Rashee, Rice, Xavier Worthy, Juju Smith-Schuster, and even Hollywood Brown. Imagine Mahomes loading up for a deep shot downfield. Who's there? Burning past defenders? Jalen Royals. The vision is clear, and the Chiefs are putting the pieces in place. Royals might not have faced the fiercest competition at Utah State, and yes, his route running needs refinement, but his upside, massive. Dane Brugler himself highlighted Royals' smooth footwork, body control, physical strength, and 3-level threat capability, projecting him as a potential WR2 in just a few seasons. For a 4th-round pick, that's simply outstanding. And if you're thinking about special teams value, he's got some kick return experience too, although that's not where he'll make his biggest impact. His primary role is obvious: torch defenses and bring the deep ball back to Kansas City. While there are some concerns, a mid-season foot injury in 2024, struggles against top-tier defenses like USC and Iowa, and room for growth in complex route trees, the positives far outweigh the negatives. Royals has all the athletic tools: a 4.25-second shuttle, 10-foot broad jump, and a vertical leap that puts him among elite athletes. Add in 13 reps on the bench press, and you've got a player built to withstand NFL physicality. This pick should change the dynamic of the Chiefs' receiver room. Skyway Moore? His days could be numbered. Juju's health concerns less critical. Now, Royals brings a fresh, dynamic energy that could ignite the entire offense. If he stays healthy, this receiving core could be the best we've seen in Kansas City in a long, long time. And we're not even done yet. Because right after snagging Royals, the Chiefs went back to work, addressing a position that often gets overlooked until it's too late: linebacker depth. At pick 156, Kansas City selected Jeffrey Bassa from Oregon. Bassa is a fascinating prospect. Originally a safety, he transitioned to linebacker, standing at 6'1" and 228 pounds. His background brings fluidity and coverage skills that the Chiefs desperately needed, especially considering Nick Bolton's known struggles in pass coverage. Bassa's college production is solid: 54 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, 1.5 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles in 2024 alone. And his leadership is evident. He wore the green dot at Oregon, meaning he was trusted to communicate plays and adjustments on defense. That's huge. He's already accustomed to the responsibility and mental sharpness required at the next level. When it comes to athletic testing, Basa didn't disappoint. A 4.62-second 40-yard dash, a 38.5-inch vertical jump, 21 bench reps, and a 7.34 three-cone drill. Those numbers signal an athlete ready to contribute. According to Dane Brugler, Basa does everything well on the football field, and with more consistency, could become a starter in the NFL. And for the Chiefs, that's critical. Beyond Bolton, Tranquil, and Leo Chenal, the linebacker room lacked real depth. Basa not only fills that void, but brings versatility, coverage skills, athleticism, and leadership. Yes, he needs to improve his instincts and consistency. But in the 5th round, you're looking for upside and traits, and Basa has both in spades. Think about what Brett Veach has done here. Addressed the offensive line early, secured explosive, help at receiver, added athleticism and intelligence at linebacker. If they find a running back next, this 2025 Chiefs team is shaping up to be even more dangerous than last year's Super Bowl winning squad. Before we move into the next chapter of this draft breakdown, I want to know what you think. How do you grade the Jalen Royals pick? Is it the game changer for Mahomes and this offense? Drop your grade, A, B, C, D, or even F, down in the comments and tell me how excited you are about what the Chiefs are building. Now, taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture, these moves by the Kansas City Chiefs show a front office that refuses to stand still. They're not just patching holes. They're building a roster that can dominate for years. Jalen's Royals and Jeffrey Basa aren't just about 2025. They're about sustaining a dynasty. Jalen Royals injects electricity into an offense that needed a spark. No more waiting to see if aging veterans stay healthy. No more crossing fingers for young players to make the leap. Royals is a player who can impact this team now and grow into a star. Imagine Royals stretching the field alongside Travis Kelce and Xavier Worthy once he's back. Defenses won't know who to double team. It's the nightmare scenario for every defensive coordinator facing Kansas City. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Basa brings security to a defense that has thrived on depth and smart, versatile players. With his ability to cover tight ends and running backs, blitz when needed, and fill in against the run, Basa could very well become one of those players who fans quickly fall in love with. The hard-hitting, sideline-to-sideline linebacker who shows up in clutch moments. This draft, when we look back years from now, might just be remembered as the one that extended Kansas City's championship window even further. Brett Veach took calculated swings. And if they connect, the Chiefs will continue to be the NFL's gold standard. But now it's your turn, Chiefs Kingdom. I want to hear it straight from you. How do you feel about the selections of Jalen Royals and Jeffrey Basa? Are you fired up about Royals becoming Mahomes' next deep threat? Do you believe Basa can solidify the linebacker depth behind Nick Bolton and Drew Tranquil? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you enjoyed this breakdown and want to stay locked in with everything Kansas City Chiefs, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. We've got wall-to-wall coverage of every move this offseason, and you won't want to miss a single update. This is your home for Chiefs news, rumors, and everything red and gold. Let's ride this journey together. Go Chiefs!